Wowie, my forehead looks huge today. I should probably wear my hats. What's up, everybody? AJ here. Today we are going to talk on or touch on a subject that doesn't really irritate me, but it's just funny, right? Why is it so difficult for people to understand that if you are in a same-sex relationship, both the same sex, right? That's what that means, same-sex relationship. I don't understand why people are like, oh, who's the girl, who's the boy? Like, do you really want to know that intimate detail, like who's taking it and who's giving it, like who's the top, who's the bottom? So I don't understand why people are so obsessed with it, right? I know there have been many posts, many blogs, or whatever you want to call it. I know there's just a lot of stuff out there about this, and it's fine. I wanted to touch on it because I have a friend who just recently was like, oh, so you're the girl, right? And I'm like, really? Like, I don't understand it. Sorry, guys. I had to do a quick change here. My forehead was kind of bugging me a little bit. And I was wearing a tank top, and no thank you. I will never understand how you guys can do this without a script. I always have to put stuff in words, and that's why I look away a lot, because I'm trying to read and kind of keep up here. I probably should just kind of speak my mind, but editing gets a little better if I can have some notes on here. Sorry for the outfit change. Like I said, my forehead was bugging me a little bit. I was a little shiny there, and the tank top was bugging me a little bit. But anyways, as I was saying, why is it so difficult for people to just understand that I'm me, right? I'm in a sex relationship. I'm obviously gay or pans, depending on my mood and day. And I'm in a same-sex relationship. We're both men. We both have penises, right? We both identify as men. So why do you want one of us to be a woman? Why do you need one of us to be a girl? If you're asking who likes to take it and who likes to give it, right? Or who's the top and who's the bottom, just flat out ask, like, hey, do you take dick? Or hey, do you like to put out, like, or do you give it? Like, just come up and say it, right? Don't just assume that because we're both men who love men, we're both going to be, or one of us is going to be a woman, because that's just not the case, buddy. So this friend and I talk a lot, and we have some of our best conversations in the vehicle while we're going to different locations. I am a property manager, and we have to visit a lot of properties, and we like to ride the car together, or I actually need him to drive me because I'm one of the non-driving gays, guilty. And we'll talk about that later. But I really enjoy our conversations, but it just kind of trips me out that he can't seem to take me out of that box, right? Oh, so you're gay, so you must be the chick. And we're Mexican, so we're speaking Spanish, and the way that he says it is just hilarious, right? Yes, sometimes I could be extremely feminine. Yes, sometimes I could be a little butchier. I know you're laughing, but yes, I can be a little butch. And it's just weird that I'm put in that box, like, oh, so you're gay, you must be the girl because you have long hair, or because you watch the kids, or you cook, you clean. But isn't marriage a partnership, right? Shouldn't both gay, straight be pulling equal weight here? Both of us go to work, both of us watch the kids, both of us cook. He does most of the cooking. I will cop up to that. He does the cooking, the cleaning, and I'm just like the couch princess. But for a really long time, I did most of the heavy lifting, that we kind of just balance each other out. Now we're both full-time employees. We're both full-time parents. We're lucky enough that we have an amazing family, and he just doesn't seem to get that. Like, it's really funny to me when people are like, oh, well, you're the chick, because I'm not. 1 plus 1 is obviously 2. Dick plus dick means same sex, both guys, right? Maybe it's my very feminine beard, not beer. I mean, beer is good too. But maybe it's my very feminine beard that throws him off and like, oh, well, you're the guy or you're the chick. I don't understand it. So we're both Mexican, right? We're talking, and English is my first language, and Spanish has taken a back seat because I've moved up north and I don't use it. I didn't use it as much. I use it more now as a property manager because that's what I was hired for. I could translate, and I used to pride myself in how well I would translate until I'm stuck with those words and I'm like, how do you say that in Spanish? But I say this because it's really difficult for me to explain to him that roles are just that. They're roles, right? Roles that we play in a partnership. He is Mexican from Mexico, just got here, and his way of thinking is baffling sometimes. Not to bash on him, but it's so stereotypical and traditional that it's mind-boggling. But he is one of my honestly closest friends right now, and talking to him just kind of opens my mind. He is so motivational, and he motivates me to be a better person and want to be a better person. It's just hilarious that sometimes he doesn't get that because we're both men. One of us doesn't have to be a girl, right? One of us doesn't have to play that gender role. Like, we're both gay, obviously. We're both here for each other because we like the same thing, which is dick. And he just doesn't seem to get it. So I'm going to have a really hard time trying to translate this for him. So that was my rant for the day. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, feel free to leave me a comment. My comments are monitored, so I will try to get to them and post them if they're positive. I do try to make this a really positive space and a safe space so that nobody feels judged here. If obviously you like my content and I'm trying to create something awesome, let me know by liking and subscribing. And maybe if I get big enough, one of these days I'll have someone like Kourtney Kardashian. I know some of you are going to bash me for that, but she's great, guys. I just don't understand the hate for her. Have a good one. Bye, guys.